How are you, everybody? Today, inshallah, we will solve question number 6. This is Mr. Abdeslam Sami, and you are taking the GAT course. Welcome, all of you. Question number 1, exam 6. Question number 1. He said x equals 4, p minus y equals 6, and p equals 8. Find x, which is 4, plus y plus p. P equals 8, so I have to find only y. I will write here 8. 8 minus what equals 6? 8 minus 2 equals 6. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 8, it will be 14. 6 plus 8 will be 14. So the answer will be 14. You should have 14 in the choice. Clear? Some questions in the exams are not accurate because, you know, all the exams is from your friends, your previous friends. Question number 2. If a runner can finish 25% of the race in 5 minutes, how long does it take him to complete the whole race? If 25% takes 5 minutes, so 100% of the race takes what? We multiply by 4. I will multiply by 4. It will be 20 minutes. Let's take the next question. You can also solve it by cross multiplication, but here mental math is easier. A newspaper have 500 copies per week. How much copies they will have in 1 year? Remember that in the school, always we are using 52 weeks per year. But in GAT, we are using our year, which is السنة الهجرية, okay, which is 50 weeks. So here I just multiply it by 50. 500 multiplied by 50. 5 by 5, 25. I have 3 zeros, so 25,000. A man can divide equally what he have on his 9 children. So I'm searching about a number which is divisible by 9. How I can know that the number is divisible by 9? You have to add all the digits and the sum of the digits in table 9. How? If I add here 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 0 will be 3. 3 is divisible by 9? No. 3 is a small number, cannot be divisible by 9. 119. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 in table 9? No. So this is also out. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 8, 10. 10 in table 9? No. Last one. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 7, 9. Yes, this is divisible by 9. So if I have a result like 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, numbers in table 9, I will choose it. Now, question number 5. If you buy 12 pens, you have to pay 33 riyals. And you can sell, now this is a buying price. What about the selling price? You can sell 3 pens for 10 riyals. We should have the same number of pens. So I will multiply here by 4 to be 12, and I will multiply here by 4. So I can, if I sell 12 pens, I will have 40 riyals. Now he is asking about the profit. Okay, so the profit is always the selling price minus the buying price or the cost price. So 40 minus 33 equals 7. Teacher, we don't have 7 in the choices because he is asking about 24 pens and we calculated for 12 pens. So now I have to double the profit. If I have 7 pence as a profit, if I sell 12 pence, I will have a profit 7 riyals. So if I double the amount, I will double the profit, and my profit will be 14 riyals. Let's take the next question, which is question number 6. Salah needs 8.5 minutes to reach the masjid to pray. How many minutes does Salah use per day? He needs 8.5 to go to the masjid, and to come back from the masjid, he will also use 8.5 minutes, which is 17 minutes. How many salah we have per day? 5 times. So I will multiply by 5. 5 times 7, 35. 5 and carry up 3. 1 times 5, 5 and 3, 8. 85 minutes. Let's take the next question. In the corresponding figure, DE is 4 times EC, or EC. DE is 4 times EC. So this is EC. EC. Okay. Okay. What is the ratio of the shaded figure to the whole figure? Okay. Now let's see how we can find the ratio between the shaded parts and the whole part. By the way, let's take some numbers. How I can put some numbers here? I can put here 1 and here 4, because he said it's 4 times. Okay. Now let's find the area of the triangle. We have a missing information here. Okay. I will deal with it. This is the height. I will write it h. So the area of the triangle equals half times base times height. Half, the base is 1, and this is the height. So it's half h. Now what about the area of parallelogram? It's base times height. The base will be 4, and the height will be h. So we have 4h. What is the ratio for half h to 4h? We can write here half h to 4h. Cancel h and h. I can multiply by 2 here and multiply by 2 here. It will be 1 to 8. So here I have to choose 1 to 8. If he starts by the shaded to the parallelogram, I will choose 1 to 8. If he starts by parallelogram to shaded, I will write it 8 to 1, according to the question. Clear? Now let's take the next question. Question number 8. Find x plus y. Do you remember alternate angles? This angle equal to this angle. I have letter z here. So here I have 20. By the way, I have another letter z. So here will be 60. 60 plus 20 will be 80. Another question. He said angle x equals 35. What is angle C? I hear some of you say, Mister, you told us in the previous exam that the opposite angles are equal. Yes, but this is in parallelogram and also in a kite. But inside the circle, we have another rule. The sum of any two opposite angles is 180, not equal. So here I will subtract 180 minus 35. It will be 145. Focus on the difference between the two questions. And we have both in GAT. Next question. Question number 10. A woman put 3 perfumes. The value of the second perfume is half the first. The second equals half first. And the third is half the second. And the total amount is 1,400 riyals. How much the value of the first perfume? We have different forms of this question. Focus and be attention. I will use the choices. I will use the choices. If the first perfume is 400, for example, I will check 400. So the second perfume will be half, which is 200, and the third perfume will be half of 200, which is 100. Add the three perfumes. 1 plus 2, 300, plus 4 will be 700s, not 1,400. So this is incorrect. Let's check letter A. 800, half of 800 will be 400s. Half of 400s will be 200s. What is the total amount here? It's 1,400, so A is correct. Clear? You can write an equation and solve it, but it takes time and steps. Question number 11. A person bought 2 mobile phones at 25% discount. Now, if I have 25% discount, I have to pay 75%. I will pay 75% because 100 minus 25, I will pay 700%. He said 2 mobile phones, so I have another 55%. Okay? And 3 mobile phones at 50% discount. If I have 50% discount, I will pay 50%. So if I have 50% discount, what I should pay? I should pay 50%. And another 50% for the second 4, and then another 50% for the third 4. Now, what is the total percents we have? 75 and 75 is 150. 150 plus 50 is 200, plus 50, 250, plus 50 is 300. So 300% of the phone equals 4,500 riyals. By the way, to solve this equation, I have to write the percent. What the meaning of percent? Meaning over 100. And I told you, if you have a fraction, take the fraction to the other side by reciprocal. Cancel 2 zeros and 2 zeros. 45 divided 3 will be 15. So it's 1,500. Let's take the next question. You can also check the choices and you will have the same result. How, mister? How we can check the choices? You will find the discounted price for each phone and then add all of them and check if it's 4,500 or not. Question number 12. If the length of the side equals 10 centimeter, find the area of the shaded part. Always the shaded part equal the greatest minus the white part. The greatest is a square. Area of a square equals side power 2, which is 10 power 2 equals 100. Now, and the white part is a circle. Area of a circle is pi r squared. Pi, what is the radius here? The radius will be 5 here. Do you see? So I have to write here 5 squared. 5 squared equals 25 pi. I have to multiply both of them because I will subtract. If I subtract here, it will be 100 minus 25 pi. Okay? Now, here, I have to try to simplify it. By the way, pi is approximately 3.14. So I have to multiply it by 25 and then choose. By the way, 3 multiplied 25 is 75. And 0.14 times 25 would be how many? If I take it like 10 by 250 will be 250. So it's approximately 2.5. So the answer here will be approximately 77.5. Approximately 77. 77 minus, or 78 minus 100 will be 22. So I will choose the close one, which is 21. I will choose the close one, which is 21. Let's take the next question, which is 14. Complete the pattern. Complete the pattern. What's happened? From 1 to 4, we add 3. From 4 to 3, we subtract 1. From 3 to 7, we add 4. From 7 to 5, we subtract 2. From 5 to 10, we add 5. So 3, 4, 5, negative 1, negative 2. So here it will be negative 3. 10 minus 3 will be 7. If I want to complete, I will add 6 the next time. Let's take the next question. Area of the triangle is 2. Find the area of a circle. By the way, I have a right angle triangle here. Always, if you have a right angle triangle, this will be the base and this will be the height. In our triangle, this is radius and this is radius. So area of triangle equals half multiply base multiply height. Half multiply. The bases are and the height also is r. So it will be half r squared equals. He said the area is what? 2. Okay? Now how we can simplify this equation? Think. I need r squared. Why you need r squared? Now I need to solve the equation. If I have half, I will take the half to the other side by reciprocal, 2 over 1. So radius squared equals 2 times 2, which is 4. I can take the square root, so the radius will be 2. Square root here and the square root here. Now, what is the area of the circle? Equals by r squared, right? The radius is 2, which is 4 pi. 4 pi. So here I have to connect between the given information and the question. You have to work smart. Question number 16. I told you that if I have intersecting 2 lines, so the sum of the 4 angles here will be 360. But here, teacher, we have 3 angles. I don't care. The sum of any number of angles around the same point will be 360. So here it's 90 and here 140. We have to add both of them. 140 plus 90 will be 230. Out of 360, I will subtract 360 minus 230. It will be 130. Let's take the next question. Question number 17. What is the number that when we multiply it by 5 and 9 is subtracted, the result will be 1? I will check the choices. Okay. I will multiply 4 times 5, which is 20. Then I will subtract 9, it will be 11. So it's incorrect. I need the answer should be 1. Now, 5 multiply 3 is 15. 15 minus 9 equals 6. Also, it's incorrect. 2 multiply 5 is 10. 10 minus 9 equals 1, so it's correct. I will choose 2. Next question. The simplest form of 1 over 5x plus 1 over 4x equals. Now, I have to add both of them. I told you before, in adding and subtracting, we must have the same denominator. Already I have x and x. X and x are the same. So if I have 5, I should multiply here by 4, and here I should multiply by 4. If I have 4, I should multiply by 5, and here I should multiply by 5. So the denominator will be 20x, and the denominator will be 20x. 4 times 1 will be 4, 5 times 1 will be 5. Now we should have the same denominator. 4 plus 5 will be 9, which is A. Next question. If a number multiplied by its squared and subtracted by 3 times, which of the following is the situation here? A number multiplied by its square. A number multiplied by its squared, meaning x squared. X multiply x squared will be x power 3. Subtract 3 times, meaning subtract 3x, which will be letter B, but here we should have minus, not plus. This is minus, not plus. Clear? If we change subtract to be added, I will choose plus. It will be plus. Okay? Next question. Two even numbers, the difference is 10 and their sum is 74. What is the smallest number? Their sum is 74 and the difference is 10. Okay? What is the least number? 63 is odd out, 23 is odd out. Now 32 and 10 will be 42. 63 and 10 will be 46. 36 and 10 will be 46. We can add both of them. This will be 74, so it's correct. This will be 82, it's incorrect. So I have to choose letter D. Letter D. Now let's take the next question here. Find the circumference or the perimeter of the shaded part. The perimeter of the shaded part. How many circles here? I have 3 circles. So I have to find the circumference of the big circle. Circle 1 equals 2 by r. Circumference of the circle 2 equals also 2 by r. Circumference of circle 3, which is 2 pi r. Okay, now the greatest circle from here to here it's 10. So half of 10 will be 5. So this one will be 10 pi. What about the middle circle? Here I have 3 and here I have 3. So this will be 6 pi. What about the smallest circle? Here will be 2 and 2. So it will be 4 pi. Now add all of them. 10 plus 6 plus 4 will be 20 pi. Teacher, you told us that we should subtract the greatest minus the white. Yes, if it's area. If it's circumference, you will add. If it's circumference or perimeter, you will add, not subtract. And this is a very important question. If I have the same area, I will find the area of the 3 circles and I will subtract the greatest one minus the 2 white circles. Perimeter, I will add, not subtract. We're still in exam 6, question number 22. Find the value of x. I told you if we have alternate angles, they will be equal. Do you see? Here we have alternate angles. So this angle will be 50. Okay. Now what about the other angles? I have to find it. If I have isosceles triangle, so the 2 angles here and here will be equal. Now I have 50, so 180 minus 50 will be 130. Divided by 2 will be 65. So here 65 and here 65. Now, how I can find angle x? I can add 50 plus 65, which will be 115. Minus 180 will be 65 also. So the answer will be 65. Let's take the next question. What is the value of 8 power 1 over 3? Now, if you have a power as a fraction, that means that we have a radical. Cubic radical 8, which is 2, because 2 power 3 will be 8. Let's take the next question. 5 times the number minus 9, the result is 1. It's 2 because 2 times 5, 10. 10 minus 9 will be 1. Next question. Complete the following pattern. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Each time we multiply by 2. So 32 times 2 will be 64. Question number 26. If x equals 1, calculate. I will write 2, x power 3, and I will put 1 here. Negative 1, which is power 2, plus 8 times 1, negative 1. The order of operation is brackets, exponent, multiply or divide, plus or minus. Okay. There is no brackets, but I have power. 1 power 3 will be 1, so 2 times 1 will be 2. 1 squared is 1. 8 times 1 will be 8. Negative 1. Now I have to add. 2 minus 1 is 1. 8 minus 1 is 7. So 1 plus 7 equals 8. And we finish. Question number 27. If 5 consecutive numbers, the smallest of which is 0, so then the remaining numbers are, the smallest one is 0, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and so. So all of them is positive. All the other numbers are positive numbers. A room with the area is 56 square meters. We want to put a carpet inside it with the square length 6 meters. Find the remaining area. Area of a square equals side power 2. 6 power 2 equals 36. I have to subtract 56 minus 36. It will be 20. The next question is, a newspaper produces 5,000 per week. How many per year? I will multiply by 50. 5,000 by 50. We have 4 zeros. 5 times 5, 25. So we will choose 25. Take care about the zeros you have, okay? Question number 30. 3 multiply 3 power 9 equals x power 5. How I can find the value of x? Let's take the first part. 3 multiply 3 power 9 equals x power 5. In multiplication, we add exponent. Here I have 1, so it will be 3 exponent 1 plus 9 equals 10. Here we have x power 5. What we should do? I have x power 5. You can divide here by 5 and divide here by 5. If you have the same power, you can divide both of them. So here x power 1 equals 3 power 2. 3 power 2 equals 9. So x equals 9. Okay, now let's take the next question. Question number 32. This question is, I have to draw the line segment here. This is 50, and this is 150. And this is y. Okay, now, if here it's 150, I told you, if you have two angles, two interior angles, their sum is 180. So 150 here, so here will be 30, okay? Clear? And by the way, here it's 50, so we need to find the missing angle, which will be 50. So I will add 50 plus this is 50 and y is here, okay? So I will add 50 plus 30 equals 80. 80 out of 180 will be 100. 100. So this figure should change a little bit, okay? Question number 33. What is the ratio of the triangle to whole? If I have a triangle inside a rectangle, so this is always will be half the area of rectangle. This is a rule. A woman bought 3 perfumes. It is the same previous example, but here it will be a little bit different. The price of the second equal half first. And the price of the third is 1/3 the first also, not the second like the previous. So now I will use the same technique. Let's take, if I have the first one is 800, so the second one will be 400. What is the 1/3 of 800? We don't have 1/3 for 800. So by the way, if I try to approximate it, it will be 290, 280 like that, which is not will not be 1100 because already 400 and 800 will be 1200. Where is the third perfume? So the first one is incorrect. Now what about the second one? Half of 600 will be 300. 1/3 of 600 will be 200. Let's add. 2 plus 3, 500, plus 6 will be 1100, so it's correct. Now let's take the next one. Question 35. The age of Walid is quarter Ahmed. Walid is quarter Ahmed. And Ahmed equals 3 times Khalid. Compare between Khalid and Walid. This is Walid. Of course, Walid is quarter Ahmed and Ahmed 3 times Khalid. So now I can multiply here by 4 and multiply here by 4. So Ahmed finish 4 times Walid. If Ahmed already equals 3 times Khalid and Ahmed equals 4 times Walid, so Khalid is more. I will choose B. Next question. This is Walid. Question number 36. Compare between the first fraction and 2. First of all, I have 1.113 over 0.3. Okay? We shouldn't have any decimal in the denominator. So I will multiply here by 10 and I will multiply here by 10. The denominator now it's 3. Here I will move the 0.1 digit, which is 11.13. Now, if you divide, forget the decimal. If you divide 11 by 3, 11 by 3, it will be 3 and more. 3 and the remainder is 2. And here I have 2, but this fraction will be more because I'm sure it's more than 3. No need to use long division here to find the exact value because I can compare now. Okay? How many cubes? We said you have to count 1, 2, 3. And here 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 3 will be 9. Here it's 2 times 2 will be 4. And 1, it will be 14. And we solved it before. This question by the same figure. 0.3 divided 1.1 and 4. By the way, in this question also, if I have this question as it is, I will choose 4 direct B. Why? Because I will divide a small number by a big number. It will be a decimal smaller than 0.3. But we, in other exams, we have the opposite, 1.11 over 0.3. We have also to multiply here by 10 and here by 10. It will be 11.1 over 3. 11 divided 3 will be 3 point something. Yeah, maybe 3.4, 3.5. I'm not sure. Which also 4 will be more. 4 will be more, I'm sure. Next question, 39. A number, if we divide it by 4, then we add 4, the result will be 8. What is the number? I will use the choices. If I divide here by 4, 16 divided 4 will be 4. Then we add 4, so the result will be 8, so it's letter B. If we try another one, for example, here we divide by 4, it will be 8. 8 plus 4 will be 12, so it's incorrect. And you can check the other choices. Question number 40. 3 spoons are enough to make 23 cakes. 3 spoons is enough to make 23 cakes. How many spoons is enough to make 115 cakes? We have to use the cross multiplication. The number with x will be down. and we have 3 multiply 115. How you can simplify here, or how you can divide here? I will divide 115 by 23. 115 divided 23 will be 5. How you can check? You can multiply 23 by 5. 3 times 5, 15. Carry up 1. 2 times 5, 10, and 1 is 11. So we can divide it here. It will be 5. 3 times 5 will be 15 cakes. Let's take the next question here. If x squared is greater than 16 and 5x is smaller than 30, which number is the right number? X is greater than 16. X squared is greater than 16. We can check the choices. 5 squared is 25, so yes. 6 squared 36. 7 squared is 49, and 8 squared is 64. So they all correct. But he said here 5x is smaller than 30. We can divide here by 5 and divide here by 5. So x is smaller than 6. Which number here is smaller than 6? It's 5 only. So I have to choose B. Question number 42. In the predict number 0.097345, which digit will be number 45? How many digits here we have? I will not count this 0. I will count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will divide 45 divided by 6. 45 divided by 6 will be 6 times 7, 42. Subtract, it will be 3. So I will count which one is the third digit, and I will start from here. First, second, third. It's 7. And we finish. Question number radical, and we have multiply. In multiply, it's easy question. I can find the radicals direct. I have 2 radicals. I will start from inside. Radical 64 is 8. We still have a radical outside. Multiply. Radical 64 is 8. Radical 64 is 8. And radical 64 is 8. Radical 8 we don't have. No problem. You can multiply 8 by 8, 64. And 8 by 8 will be 64. Radical 64 will be 8. And radical 64 will be 8. 8 multiply 8 equals 64. Mona has 2 older sisters who are 6 years older than her, and the second is 3 years younger than her. Their ages equals 57 years. How old is Mona? So we have Mona, and we have 1 is more than Mona by 6, and 1 is younger than Mona by 3. Okay, how we can find the age of Mona? I can use the choices and I can write equation. How we can use the choices? I will add 6 here. 6 and 27 will be 33. And I can subtract 3, it will be 24. Now add all of them. 33 and 27 will be 60. And 24, it will be 84. It cannot be. This is not correct. Let's take 25. I will add 6, it will be 31. And I will subtract 3, it will be 22. Let's add. Here, it will be, let's add, it will be 5 and 2, 7. Okay? Now, they asking about only the sum of both of them. We have to check again. We will add 6, it will be 33. And we will subtract 3, it will be 24. We have to add both of them. If I add 33 plus 24, it will be 57. So it's correct, it's letter A. In this scenario, it will be 31 and 22. If you add both of them, it will be 53, which is not 57. So it will be letter A. We have only to add the two sisters here. The combined ages, here we should mention that the age of, or the sum of the two sisters only, not all of them. If 7x equals 24, so I have to write here 7x equals 28. We will divide by 7 and divide by 7, so x equals 4. I will replace x by 4. 6 times 4 equals 24. Question number 48. If the average or mean of 5 consecutive numbers is 8, what is the first number? Okay, I have 5 numbers. If you have consecutive numbers, so the number in the middle will be the average, is 8. What is the number before it? It will be 7, and here 6. After it, 9 and 10. What is the first number? It will be 6. Question number 49. In the figure, what is the number of these students which in mathematics and physics? In mathematics and physics. In mathematics and physics, we have 7 students.